you can select up to 3 categories. Students who are searching for groups by specific category will be able to find you. Note that a few are designated just for TGS and SPS since they share in the platform. Everything else is undergraduate. Add a logo that appears so that it does not default to the Cats on Campus logo, and also add a cover photo as well. The file uploader will help you determine the proper ratio for these images. The mission from your organization has been pasted over from the old Wildcat Connection page. Review it and make sure it's still accurate and make any necessary changes. Membership benefits and goals both come with the Cats on Campus package, and they default to blank. In the event you have either of these items for your group, you're welcome to add them here, but they are not standard. Go ahead and also upload a current copy of your organization's constitution. As an officer versus an admin, you might not have all these exact same buttons below, but you want to, in case you do, make sure that your group is published, you're not hidden, and that you determine whether your group allows anyone to join who's a student, or if they need to be validated, and hit save. The next tab includes contact information. This is where you'll enter your organization's U.Northwestern email account. In our case, we also include our office location. That is not necessary for a student organization. If you manage a separate website, you're invited to enter that URL here. A few other items that came with the package, but we don't expect groups to use, are any sort of sign-up instructions or secret word for an organization. Again, this is only viewable to an officer, and we do not encourage this use. Validation is the term the platform uses for a user who seeks to become a member of your organization. As the class of '29 and transfers learn about Cats on Campus and start exploring the groups, installing the app, you may expect some students to attempt to join your organization. We recommend the setting that nobody is auto-validated. This means officers will get a notification that someone is attempting to join the group. SOA encourages you to respond to these, but not necessarily invite them to be the member unless your organization is inviting members over the summer. There's a next level of auto-validation that you won't really have to worry about if the nobody is auto-validated is selected. If your organization is part of a parent group, you can identify that group from the dropdown, although we imagine that's a rare occasion. In the system, there's no default for member expiration. Officer expiration is set at the admin level for 1 year. This makes sure students are prompted to transition properly. If your organization makes use of any social media handles, you're encouraged to put those URLs here so that they link to your main page. Recommendation settings. When users set up their own individual profile, they're able to select specific interests and industries. If any of these in the dropdown are relevant to your group, you're welcome to add them, and the user might see your group under a list of recommended groups to get involved in. Let's go back to the dashboard. After you've edited all the items in the settings, you're going to want to navigate to Officers. There's a tile below, but I can also click it from this side link. The screen will default to who the officers are for your page. To add an officer, click Add Officer, and you can start typing, and it'll autofill with names of students from the directory. We strongly encourage you to add the remainder of your executive board. The president, treasurer, and advisor should have all been added when the information was copied over from Wildcat Connection. Next, let's navigate over to members. For any members of your group that were active last year and will be enrolled next year, we encourage you to add them in just the same way as the officers. You can view all joined members, and the benefit of this is you can send them emails and mobile notifications. We'll have a separate video that goes deeper into roster management, but know that that's one of the benefits of having an accurate roster in Cats on Campus. Back to the dashboard we go, and events. There's a totally separate video available in the Canvas course for Student Org annual requirements, all about creating an event. But we recommend if you have an info session, a Zoom welcome, or any other event that's worthy of save the date, go ahead and create that event and it'll get approved for the campus calendar. Again, more information that goes into greater detail is available in the separate How to Add an Event course. Lastly, surveys and forms. Whether your organization is barrier-free or has some sort of application, we strongly advise using the form builder in Cats on Campus. The forms are only available to users who have a profile set up, and it also allows you to archive these in the same place and associate them with your page. So whether you are gauging interest from those who are interested in joining your group or have another reason to set up some sort of form, it's very similar to Google Form software, but it's linked to your group and not a specific user. That's it. It only takes a few minutes to set up your page and you'll be ready for fall. More information and more resources on Cats on Campus available through SOA closer to the start of the year.